New at 5, a local woman who had pictures taken up her skirt says a recent Georgia Court of Appeals ruling that makes the practice legal is ridiculous. Channel 2's Mike Pachenik is live in North Fulton County with the reason behind the ruling and what one legal expert says needs to happen next. Mike?
Well, Carol, I've covered a number of cases recently of police arresting men who use their cell phones to shoot up the skirts of unsuspecting women, including the man in this mugshot taken in Milton. Police say that they arrested him for doing that, but the State Court of Appeals tossed the law on a technicality. One expert says that won't last long.
He was just uncomfortably close the entire time.
Back in April, this woman told us about the frightening experience of having an employee at this Milton store take pictures up her skirt.
Felt really violated. I was shaking.
Police later charged 19-year-old Antion Harris with peeping Tom, but earlier this month, the Georgia Court of Appeals ruled the act of so-called upskirting in a public place is not a crime after a Houston County man appealed his conviction. The opinion says, quote, our law does not reach all of the disturbing conduct that has been made possible by ever-advancing technology.
Until the law itself is changed by the legislature, there can be no more prosecutions of this case, of this type of crime.
WSB legal analyst Esther Panich says she believes anyone already charged or convicted of the crime will ask a judge to toss their case. Panich says in the meantime, lawmakers will need to shore up the law's language.
When the court said you couldn't do something like this in a private place, they weren't describing the place on the body that had to be private or public. They were describing the area that the person was in. Wednesday,
this upskirting victim told me by phone she thinks the ruling is ridiculous and that upskirting should still be a crime. A sentiment echoed by this mother, Alyssa Pryor.
I think everybody should be entitled to their privacy, including women.
Now, several Georgia lawmakers have already vowed to close that legal loophole coming up in this next general session. Live in North Fulton County, Mike Pachenik, Channel 2 Action News.